Hey guys, I'm Sdanwolf. Welcome back to the channel, and Odin is about to be avenged. Now, Hotfix 2, are kind of like our eye is still on that larger, December update, but Hotfix 2, I think, is going to be very, very consequential to us, just because listen to some of the things that are coming on Thursday. So we are less than 48 hours away of guests actually using the flumes as all of us hoped they would, and that, we intend them to use them. Guest Flume Use. Guests will be less likely to change their mind on their way to use a flume. The chance that guests will use flumes to enter a pool has been increased. The weighting of flume prestige within guest decision making has been increased, and the chance of guests riding the same flume multiple times has also been increased. And guests will now find full pools less desirable. Probably, AKA they will go look for other flumes to ride and not all congregate in the wave pools like it seems like they do now. So I really think with Hotfix 2, we are going to have a very, very interesting guest AI overhaul. They are going to essentially, if you're new here and you've not been keeping up with this, the guests, hopefully on Thursday when we log in, whenever this hotfix drops, are going to want to ride our flumes. That is going to be such a huge deal for a lot of us that have spent hours and hours crafting these slides, getting these flumes to fit perfectly with the landscaping, lining up your rock and foliage work with the flumes. It is all kind of been a little bit of a letdown, honestly. It's been really hard to put that much work into these flumes, and like for me and Odin's Leap, been kind of meme worthy ever since release that nobody rides these freaking things. There's like 40 guests out of the entire day that kind of wander up them and go down, but we are thinking on Thursday with Hotfix number 2, the guests are actually going to ride the flumes, and you wouldn't believe how many comments I've got, just from casual people that maybe have not kept up with all of this, or maybe one of my videos just popped up on their home screen, and one of the first things they comment is like, dude, why isn't anybody riding the slides? What have you done? And I just appreciate all of the suggestions and people telling me to try different things. Some of it seemed to have worked, some of it didn't seem to make a difference, but obviously we think we're at a point where it really come down to Frontier having to tweak the AI, the guest brain, and yeah, we think on Thursday that is going to kind of put this issue behind us. They are going to ride the slides, and also with the hotfix, we are going to get the guest tolerance is going to be longer within queues, and they'll use more of the available queue path. They won't kind of get right up to it. If there's a couple people in line, turn around and go find their group, or the whole group goes and turns around. It also says queue times being reported by platforms with multiple slides attached will now display accurately, and they do note that these changes will only affect new guests as they arrive in your parks and will not affect existing guests. So you might have to wait a day on the queuing behavior for everybody to leave, and then when the new guests come in, they will kind of observe that new queuing behavior. So that is basically the gist of it for Hotfix 2. I don't want to get like that conflated with December update, because we'll go ahead and move into that next. But they say here is an update on what the team are working on for the December update. Items in bold are new additions or are now confirmed from the working on list. Confirmed UI enhancements, edge scrolling for PCs coming, browser tabs will remain on screen whilst in tool menus, and color picker adjustments. When you're going to, like, say you have a little piece selected, the existing color picker will apply the setting as well as clicking confirm. So the input field will no longer require the number when adding manual colors, and it says correct the mouse failing to move the cursor while outside the gradient square, so they fixed that. And you know, they're also going to improve and adjust the colorblind friendly heat maps to make those more user friendly for our colorblind friends out there. Let's see, control adjustments. The return to browser option will work when inside the track editor. For PC players, angle, snap, and other sliders that have an off option will have functionality for easy toggling and embedding the create custom ride coaster UI into the object browser rather than having its own bespoke UI. So, you know, they're making strides, like you guys have requested, to clean up this UI and not just ask us for so much confirmation. So that is coming. And also too, what's coming, this is confirmed to be coming for update, for the update in December. They've added custom rebindable controls for camera tilt and mouse controls. As far as the coasters go, they are working on adding the ability to have separate loading and unload stations where applicable, and customizable tracked and transport rides are coming. I know a lot of people were saying they've got to let us get in here and customize the train, customize, you know, all the little things that we've kind of been messing around with and kind of faking it via, like what I did with the minecart ride, making it a tram. I don't think I'm gonna have to use that once they get this fixed to where the transport rides will be able to be, you know, you'll be able to customize them and decorate them. That is gonna be really, really cool for what we're trying to do and that immersion we're trying to capture with this. One thing that is definitely coming, it's in bold, for update December, they are removing the Planet Coaster 2 logo from the pass. I know that was definitely in everybody's crawl that they plastered that big logo in the middle of some of those paths. So that is leaving. Guests, they're going to be adding a new heat map for guest tolerance, which will show their tolerance for fear, nausea, and ride height, amongst other factors. Scenery for all you custom scenery guys out there, your custom support guys, they are adding scenery pieces to create those. They're still working on those. Add a section of glass pieces for players to use in their parks. That's going to be really fun. A lot of people requested that glass, a lot of people waiting on that glass. This is another one people have highly requested. They are going to be adding the ability to change weather in Sandbox. So if you want those snow shots, you want those rain shots, those are coming. Water visuals, water drops will now be visible on the game camera when the camera goes into pools. Very cool. Sandbox mode, PC only, guys. They're going to increase the possible maximum guest cap while playing in solo play in Sandbox. And also on the workshop, they are kind of tooling that a little bit. They're going to increase the number of items displayed in the browser per page. And also they are going to look at guest, staff, and maintenance. Janitors will now empty bins in their staff zones. They are going to rebalance the ride condition decay for coasters and rides will call for servicing jobs earlier to allow more time for mechanics to attend. And then your last little bit that is coming to update 2 is coaster bug fixes, correcting jittering special pieces, and general stability and performance fixes are obviously going to come in update 2. And working on, this is what they're working on section. This is not, as of right now, this does not look to be making its way to the December update. It could, but right now this is kind of a still ongoing process. Flumes, they are improvements to flume physics behavior, more realistic guest behavior, allowing multiple guests on flume at the same time, and 2 additional special piece variants for raft flumes are coming. UI enhancements, of course, we talked about that. Kind of some of that is even coming in the hotfix, but additional UI enhancements and ability to reset objects back to their default color. That's a big one. That has been a a little bit of an annoyance. Controls, streamline multi-select. Shift control will now toggle between options rather than needing to hold the shift key. Guest, staff, and maintenance, they are going to reduce the penalty for power generators to ensure more power is available. And also for PC, they are going to remove the download limit on PC in the workshop. So that is just some of the things that are coming to Hotfix 2 that is actually coming this Thursday, very, very quick on us. We will definitely jump in and get you a video out and test Odin's Leap. And I know some of you guys actually have Odin's Leap in your park because you've sent me pictures and have told me you've been testing it and trying to figure it out. So hopefully Thursday we can all come back here and Odin will have his revenge and we will see guests going down Odin's Leap on a more frequent basis. I want to see Odin's Leap queue full. And so yeah, that is coming. An update, the December update will be here before we know it. Awesome things on the way. So anyways, guys, I'll go ahead and jump on out of here. Just wanted to cover this for you, let you know this is coming, give you my thoughts, let you know what I'm excited for. And yeah, we will roll into Thursday and we will see what this hotfix does to us. So anyways, I'm Sdanwolf. As always, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.